Alrighty. Let's do all of these things. No, I don't want that one. Weird. Channel. There we go. That's better. Host to here. YouTube moms. No. Where is it? Right there. 1, 2. Change to Twitch shell. Hello. And then, where are we? Don't sigh at me, Clive. Listen. Okay, I think that's everybody there. Need to hear. Sound check. Okay, we'll do that. We'll pop that up so I can see things again. Oh, God. Alrighty, what am I doing? Speak with Otto. Well, at least Otto made it out.
He was in the mess, as always.
So, we were out of the first area. So we're like in second act. So this, from what I can tell, is an airship. It's down here.
Again, I seen schoolboys swing harder.
Okay, so that's a training arena.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosnus. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Okay, so we gotta take the elevator down. Yes. Ding ding ding. Ding da ding da ding ding. Ding da ding da ding 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 ding.
Sid!
Staying long this time?
Peter Plank Polisher. Alright. Sure there's a joke there somewhere. Peter Plank Polisher. Versus Peter Pole Polisher.
Hear the young dance autumn winds atop the rotten pier.
Okay.
Pies?
Oh, sadly not. Molly used the last of the chocobo in the stew.
We're eating the chocobos now? Is she eating the cardboard? Okay, let's not have her eat the cardboard. Fufan, listen. You are being bad. You're very proud of yourself and you're being bad. Stop eating the cardboard. Okay.
Does that one have blood on it?
We got a Maeve.
How am I getting on? Oh, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stonehair, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though.
Alright.
Oh, keep your mug handy.
Okay. Is she chewing on the cardboard? Okay. Move it over here to where we can see it. No, I don't want to do training. Can do stage replays and arcade mode. Okay. I don't know. Yes, I know.
I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
Whisper no.
No. I still
No.
have the hairpin I bought my wife. Back, are you?
Alright, hide away.
Things here ain't too bad.
Things ain't too bad, I suppose. I've got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, an apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. Alright, well. Oh, and the furnace is alright and all, thanks to old Sid's bellows. Gods only know how I'd keep the coals hot enough out here on this mirror without them. Not with bloody crystals, that's for sure. So they're out of crystals. No, I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins, and I count myself lucky to work it. Alright. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything, give us a shout. Oh, so you're friendly now.
You've forgotten already?
Yep.
I haven't.
Right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. Still, that don't mean I intend on doing it again.
So, will it be?
Okay, you learned anything in 5 years? Let's see. 11 bolt. Look at that. You need flame tongue and a lightning shard. Sure. Make me one of those.
Right.
Let's equip it too. Nothing new here. Nothing new there.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is.
The secret's in the bellows, you know.
They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid.
Alright, let's go find Otto. I don't like the camera angle's always like on a down here. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be my spot. Okay. The Oath. Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid, this crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. Okay. So this is going to be like permanent room.
So this is Clive's bedroom.
Yes, so everything I do is going to happen tied back to this place. Well, it's not really so much a window as it is the hull of the ship is ripped open. No, because this is the place they found after Sid. After they lost, right? So this is... After they lost Sid. Sid died. Remember last night? Yeah. So now Clive is Sid.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have a
Oh, Sharon made it.
What can I do for you? Well, you won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter, and thanks to you, lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demands for me
The
wares.
only drawback.
It's the constant bloody racket. If it's not Dories and Otto barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bardolph banging away day and night. Still, if a pain in the arsehole's the price that I have to pay to be Sid the Outlaw's partner in crime, I'd say I've got myself a bargain. Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time flies.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Remember like it were yesterday. We were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome when Kupka's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them. They just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood, bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries, try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Okay, don't need anything here yet. This is a downgrade. I suppose so. What is this? I'm not going to worry about any of that. Yeah, I got some money, but I'm not spending it all here on music.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
There, have my money gone. Okay, so we're all stocked up.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Alright, let's go find Otto. Otto's over here somewhere. It's going to make me take food to people again, no doubt.
Clive, is everything all right?
Keeper of stores. He looks kind of weird going up the stairs. He's not properly... He's close, but he's not quite there.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Okay, who the hell is she? It's a Moogle! You're wondering what this new board is behind me, aren't you? Yep. All in good time, my furless friend. All in good time. I don't know, he's plenty shaggy from the looks of it.
Trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Okay. History time.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the Crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Okay, so he's up in the shelves. What else you gotta do?
How may I assist you today? One would think.
My rule is abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge, that of matters military and political, both past and present, that might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding what has come before that one might steer one's way towards a brighter future. Your rule, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And, of course, I pay attention during my lectures. It would not do to appoint the storied Ninetails as your tutor, only to disregard her expert advice. Alright, so this is the whole... Okay. State of the Realm. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway map room, Clive can view the state of the realms and learn more about the current goings-on in Valisthea. Revisit any of the Ninetails' past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. Okay.
Of course.
Grand Cast. Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1, R1 to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. Okay, so this is... the Archduke and Duchess, Rodney, Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, and Brooke. They even put a chocobo on here. Look at that. Okay, Knight of Flames. He first saw... so that was Ifrit. Okay, that's kind of cool. They're all arguably still alive. And then Death in the Defile. So they're unknown. And he is now a bearer. And she is Shiva's dominant. And that is Titan's dominant. And that is Garuda's dominant. Lord Commander. King of Weolded. Prime Minister. And so Dhalmekian and Weolded. Okay. And then this is Holy Empire. Tiamat was out of the Holy Empire. Okay, that's kind of cool. Then we jump again. Cloak and Daggers. With Shiva lost, the Iron Blood in disarray, Dhalmekia is no longer in need of Weolded's aid. Benedicta and her band of intelligencers does not immediately return to their homeland. However, take a detour to Sambrek and the village of Lost Wings, staying out of sight the Imperial legions all the while. This is where you end up with Cid. Okay. So Benedicta was Weolded, and Titan was Dhalmekian. And this guy came through and just plowed everything out and caused a bigger war. And these are all missing still. And this is Care. And Garuda's Rage. Benedicta is gone at this point.
Yes.
And former Duchess. Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Elwyn and mother to Clive and Joshua. It was ever her purpose in life to preserve her phoenix-bearing bloodline. So did the phoenix come down? Is Phoenix down her line versus Elwyn's? I thought it came down Elwyn's line because I thought he said his father had Phoenix.
Yeah, I actually think that he would just...
Watch your... Y'all aren't supposed to be over here on the furniture with
I think that
food coloring stuff.
She actually may have some in her family too. She does not.
No, it wouldn't be... Weird. Because... Yeah, because she had him killed. Elwyn was born before his father, the previous dominant of the Phoenix, passed away, so he did not inherit the Icon's powers. Okay. Instead, he devoted himself to the study of swordcraft. So his father still had Phoenix when he was born, so he didn't get Phoenix. So his father had died, and then Joshua was born, which is why Joshua got Phoenix.
I don't know how Clive got Ifrit.
Nobody knows how Clive got Ifrit. Not yet, anyway.
If I'm right. I don't think Ifrit's just the real.
Ifrit is something else. Ifrit is one they didn't know about. But at this point, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them on the field. Who's missing? 8, Garuda. There's still one missing. Leviathan is missing. And nobody knows anything about Leviathan.
Leviathan.
He's another dominant that you don't see in this. They don't know where he is.
So it's actually 9.
Yeah, because Ifrit is the one they didn't know about. He's the 9th.
So it's supposed to be Shiva.
Okay, so that's... She's Holy Empress. Firstborn son and loyal subject of Emperor Sylvester, ruler of the Holy Empire. Listen, let's not start.
Stop.
Okay, so is his mother... Is he a half-brother to Clive?
Him?
He can't be.
He is
He's not young enough.
He is not a half brother to Clive, no.
So the Holy Empress is his stepmother.
My understanding, from what I've heard, is that Clive and Joshua are half brothers. He is not the blonde-haired woman's. Clive is not her son. He is stepson. That is my understanding, based upon what I've
So that's why she's as cold to him as she is.
I believe so. So he and Joshua are stepbrothers.
Half-brothers, because their father is the same.
Half-brothers, yes.
Which explains why Joshua is blonde and Clive is dark-haired like Dad.
He is... Do you want me to spoil?
No, not necessarily.
You know where they're...
I'm just going through and kind of putting pieces together.
You know where their mom ends up, right?
Right now, she's Holy Empress, from what I can understand.
Okay.
So she's married to his dad, is what I'm guessing.
So she is now stepmom to him as well.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was asking, is there like a blood tie between these?
No.
Was she screwing around beforehand?
No.
But he's too close in age to Clive for that to happen, because Joshua would be between them.
He is only connected to Clive through the law. So it would be like, stepbrothers once removed or something like that. You know how the relationship is?
Yeah, so they're not direct family. They're family through marriage, arguably. Multiple marriages.
Only through her. He was married. He was related to her.
She's mother to neither of them.
No.
Okay.
There are two characters she is mother to, but she is not mother to him, nor is she mother to Clive. She is mother to Joshua, and she's mother to one more.
Okay. I imagine the one more came after
Yes.
Phoenix Gate.
Yes.
So the one more is going to be...
The child.
...5 years... 17?
At most.
So she had a child with the Emperor.
Yes.
Which he's going to try to put in position and get rid of. Well, this is her modus operandi, right? This is her MO. So my guess is that he is Bahamut.
That's pretty straightforward. It says there right on the line. No, he is
Bahamut. So in order to get an icon to transfer down the bloodline, the current owner has to die. So there's no chance of the younger brother getting Bahamut.
And it would have to be his bloodline.
Well, arguably it will travel through Dad too, wouldn't it? It doesn't really say.
My understanding? Actually, no, it wouldn't have to, because it was...
Because it was Clive's grandfather,
yes.
And then because Clive's grandfather was alive at the time of Elwyn,
yes.
Elwyn didn't get Phoenix. Phoenix was already bound to somebody. So after the grandfather died and then Joshua was born, it jumped to Joshua.
Yes, so
which is why it didn't jump to Clive, because he was probably still around for grandfather.
Man, it's a convoluted...
It makes sense. If the icon is bound to somebody already, it's not going to jump to the next person. It's going to jump to the next available once it is available, right?
Thanks.
So that kind of makes sense. Now, I'm just exploring all this stuff. Like, this is kind of neat. Y'all just had freezies and a root beer. Go eat some actual food first.
And the other neat thing is, it's timeline based. You can see the relationship.
Yeah, so that's what I was doing. I was just going through here and having a look at this and kind of like, okay, where are all these people? So for all intents and purposes, these guys are all still missing. Because they're not dead yet, according to the story. These ones we know are dead. So it's kind of neat the way they did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get your dominant of fire is tied to... Because that's supposed to be Joshua. Yeah, they're changing this out a little bit.
They change it as you learn more.
Yes.
So it's literally a point in time.
And then mysterious being had a relationship with Sid, and nobody knows what that relationship was, hence the question marks. And Benedicta...
Sid Peter, no.
Yes. He's not dead, but nobody knows where he is. Lord Commander's still kicking around. Odin is still kicking around. Her Holy Emperor and Empress.
Did a really good job with all the story, the backstory on this thing.
Yeah, like somebody sat down and like properly wrote this out and figured out what their timeline was going to be, and they did it properly. Not one of these, Okay, well, we're just going to throw something in here randomly.
No.
And we're just going to retcon the rest of it to make it fit. Like, what? Like, what?
No, they did a good job. Overall, they did a good job.
And then, what's her face? Vivian. She's new. Just met her. And then this is... Okay, these are Alliance. Okay. And, yeah, Joshua's back in here. So, yeah, there's eight dominants on here. With Leviathan being the only one missing.
Yes.
So. And then present day. There we go.
So what's that present? That's the beginning.
This is present day.
That's present.
And then it's the beginning, yes. So that chocobo's still up there running around somewhere.
One must
Situation
understand
now.
one's place in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, the details and everything on this down there. Impressive.
Oh, goodness.
No, here was the police station.
The details given on this down are impressive.
No, they planned this properly. But this is good, though, because these are all their notes to write their story, right?
Yes.
So it all makes sense. So you're not on one side of the continent, then all of a sudden at the other side of the continent, and nobody knows how you got there.
And it's also, you know, it's also a guide to the writers. And when you write a chapter down here, here's the stuff that's happened.
That's what I mean. It's their notes. This is all their notes when they were writing the story and, you know, planning it out. Because, I mean, Game of Thrones taught everybody, you have to keep track of everything. Right? Because there's so much stuff.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. It also makes it easier if you have to disappear for a little while and can't play and keep track of everything. You can come back and read up on everything that's happened and what you missed and what you may have forgotten. Dun, dun, dun. Wow.
Horseman Harpocrates.
That is a name I have not heard for a long time.
What are we doing?
So long, in fact,
Okay.
I had half forgotten it was mine.
You know.
Welcome home, Clive.
Let's go easy on the background, nice.
You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Where did the dog disappear to? She under the chair again?
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution.
Is she gonna
for
crate?
such
Okay, leave her there.
either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please.
Well, I mean, Sid figured it out, so why can't you?
Associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones.
Listen.
Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are
I don't know how moving paper can be so loud, but you, two of you have mastered it, okay?
You are too kind. There are not many
Please stop.
in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Yeah.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others. And the wounds that rip.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Alright, let's go do some stuffs.
I should get some rest while I can.
Mithril, a mineral most mighty. Okay. Books.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Are you actually asking me that?
Once the hall is swept, it's over to the tavern.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Missives. Reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive delivered to the reading table. New messages are always arriving. Make sure to check it out. Okay. Republic's play. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my... Jesus, done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that.
The detail on that. The glove. Jeez, the texture of the leather.
That's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
He's not looking for it. He knows exactly where it is.
And we must be ready when he does.
To a world without mother crystals. To Cid.
Yeah, he got an upgrade. Look at that.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
He still took his brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cute.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
What was missing?
Mess hall, like a cafeteria.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Alright, let's go find out where peoples are.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip on the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. I know it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the poor bearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alrighty. Find the curse breaker.
Here for
That's
another
something
of my
new.
lectures.
Okay, so coming to the hideaway. The year. Your mutual friend.
A far more
So she's just here to teach.
my beloved homeland.
Hmm.
Or at least it was.
Okay. Yeah, so the
Going so soon?
Emperor just packed everything up and left. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Rama! How many points we got going on? Couple. I like that one. Not too sure about the blind justice. What we got going on here? Most of these are done. Finish that one off. Ignition. What else we got here? This is to master it. And to master it. Flames of Rebirth. I don't like that as much. This might be better. Alright, we're going to do this because I like this one. Don't have enough points for that. We'll unlock this just because. Okay, so we got to go back to here, and I like that one. Not a huge fan, so let's remove that, and then we need to select. I like that one. Okay, that's better. This is this. Alright, we'll try this and see what happens. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do this. Let's see where I need to go. There's a quest here? What is this? North Reach. Lost Wing. Already here. It says there's a quest here. Where the hell is there a quest in here? Oh, right here. Okay, we gotta go down. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Finish with that, lad. Welcome back, Sid.
Alright. Who's this? Boatman?
Damn blighted bilge.
Yep.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tet does our lemon tarts.
Tet really does like those lemon tarts, apparently.
A coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any.
Well, more than one person has referred to Tet eating all the lemon tarts.
Bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Okay. Cheerful old man. So we will go here first. I could probably jump off the cliff, but we'll just take the long way. I don't think it would kill the character. It would stop him and not let him do it. But this way we get to run through and find any critters that may be around.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't
Okay.
have teeth.
Over here!
Oh, he kicked him! He kicked him for 1,700 points! Alrighty.
Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Head home. Silly. I've been through here already. Yes. Okay, that's easy enough. I can run that. Go kill all the things on the way. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Get him! Over here!
Is that all that's out here? I was expecting something more. Okay. Let's go on up here and see what's going on.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid?
What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Alright, they're gonna start killing them off. That's nice.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone.
Okay, so you're not gonna let me buy
Orders
any.
would have had to have come from higher up.
Oi, look sharp!
Okay. There's a bridge up here somewhere.
This might take a while. This one.
Attack! Go to him! Over here! You're finished! This one.
Woo! There he goes. Fly away, little bee. Alright. Is it this way? Yeah, bridge.
Look. Up ahead.
Somebody's on the bridge.
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There's been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
This one.
Ba 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 da da. Okay. Alright, how the hell do we get up to this abbey? Straight, there's a bridge.
Stay down.
like that. That was good.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Looks like it.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
All right.
To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
Oh God.
How dare you speak those
Fanatics.
words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Get him. This over here.
I was expecting more. I'll take it, but I was expecting more.
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
There, we'll go run around and look.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Martha to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you?
In here. We found a survivor.
Clive.
Nope. You turned.
He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge.
Oh God, is that what's in the bag?
Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Oh God, you just swept them up and put them into a bag. Oh, what a way to go. Oh. Your funeral by Shop Vac. Alright. Where are we going? Jesus Christ. All the way down. Because y'all aren't going to let me run across water, so... Not paying attention. Oh, that's where that dart dash thing is. Okay. Okay, did I have to go? No, went the wrong way. Okay, so follow this shore around. Okay, and now go that way. Dude, what the hell is that? Oh God. Oh, bounty. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While fight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal?
Oh, damn. Wow, I did not expect that. Okay.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
What are you after?
I don't know. What do you got? There we go.
That all, is it?
All right. Try that again.
Thank you, Founder. Thank you, Phoenix.
Okay. Okay, because I'm a glutton for punishment. Create a save file. Alright. Let's give her a go.
There's no turning back. Nice try.
Oh! Ah! Shit. Oh, come on! Get out of the circle! Get out of the circle!
No.
Oh, come on! Yes! No, I did better this time. I got him down to like half health. The first time he just killed me outright. It's like, what's this thing? Boom! Alright.
Do you have to kill it?
Yeah, it's a monster.
And they called themselves our country.
Alright. Yes, this was me and Torgal. Shit! I'm working on it! That's what's killed me the last 2 times. Now, fucking circle. Get out of the circle. Got him! God damn.
That's a big circle thing with the cats break up. Yeah.
That's it. That's it. That feels a lot of work. Like a lot of work for not a lot of payoff.
You got a lot of money. Got 10 of those. 35 points and...
Oh, I don't even know what those are. Take a look.
You didn't see that coming.
Damn. Oh.
That must be the bridge.
Okay, run up it and jump. No, not right now. Just let her chill in the box.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
Of course, now you show up after I beat the big bad creature. Thanks.
We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Okay. It's not about it. This is supposed to be his story, so you get to play as him. That would take another game.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me.
Yeah, you vacuum them up and then dump them in the water.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am.
So now when you guys go get water out of the lake?
Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Soldiers. For his side.
Oi, you there!
Traveling trader.
You handy with that sword of yours?
A little bit.
Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones?
Yeah, they're tasty.
Not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Whiteheart? Is it Ambrosia?
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Alright. Let's go find out where these... Where the white-winged wonder is.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Alright, so go out and around. Just follow the coastline around.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
She is.
Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
That's probably her.
They're not going to have a wonderful day. But it's going to be quick. Really? I was gonna run right past you and not bother with you. Oh, listen. Na 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 na.
I needed that.
Three pinches of magic ash. And we know that the bearers, when they die from overuse of magic, they turn to stone and turn into ash.
How do you know that?
Because a whole bunch of them died at the church, and they swept up what was left into a bag, and he dumped the bag into the water.
Uh-huh. And then what?
And we wonder why we find magic ash everywhere to pick up. It's a tiny bit morbid.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
There she is.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Get him!
Listen. Yeah, they first show up.
You're safe now.
She looks like she's on a beat up on the eye.
White
Yes.
Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
He doesn't want to claim the title yet.
Is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
She's happy. And the other's like,
You?
come on, we're coming.
And it seems our pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
She's like, yep.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Oh, they gave her an eye patch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
He's happy.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
The other two must be for Jill and...
Torgal.
They must be for Jill.
That's the team, isn't it? Clive and Jill and Torgal are the team. 3 team members.
I'm missing one more.
3 team members.
One more, Bunny.
3 chocobos.
Torgal.
1 for Clive, 1 for Jill, and 1 for Torgal.
Mom, Torgal cannot ride.
We don't know that.
And I think he'd much rather run. Yeah.
18 long years. Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Chocobos live a really long time.
Yep. Yeah. They may live to a human's life. That's possible.
Okay, who's beeping at me?
I have no clue. I have no clue. What was that? Alma?
Yes.
Oh,
she just wanted to park the car in the driveway for a little bit.
Oh, Alex.
Okay, so hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia and mount the chocobo. Cool. Okay, so.
Faster.
Oh, wow.
Not too soft. For an 18-year-old.
And that stops. So it is a push and hold kind of a thing.
Jill's running around.
Alright, where do we need to go? out of here, it would seem. Okay, so nothing else.
Where's Gav?
Okay, you gotta go take the stuff to what's his face, the dock.
Did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your bird has a name. I didn't know.
Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Boom. Alright, so we gotta go back up. Holy crap, it's 4 o'clock already? How did that happen?
But none of the Ghostbreakers are returned.
Oh look, he matches the chocobo!
Yeah?
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember
Oh, wow.
how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the
That
fall
is
of
pretty.
Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Otto's counter. It's gotta be side quests. Alliant reports, patrons whisper, and the hunt board. Okay.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Wait, come plant the shoes.
I hear there's trouble in this area.
Alright, so we're gonna go wrap up all the little loose ends here and then call it a night because I have to go do adulting things.
So Martha's alright.
Okay, what the heck is this? Ah, Kupo! Looking over for you. Nectar. What matter is this, Kupo?
The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left
Do the bathroom first.
Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
I saw you need your help, but money's Moogle, no friend of the bomb, I trip to the deck are the bold. So I need you to slay them all. Kupo.
Right.
Kupo!
Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
The belts on the board. If you need, you're a Moogle. Okay, let's look at the board. Let's see who we got. So fiends terrorizing the countryside. They're okay, so I already took one down. A member of the Blood Axis stationed at Martha's Rest reported that he had been set upon in the marshes by an otherworldly horror with a single staring eye. It flew at him on bony bat wings, scratching at him with claws black as night and as sharp as razors. Naturally, he fled in terror. But if a battle-hardened blood axe cannot cope with the mere sight of such a creature, what hope do the rest of us have? Alright, who else we got here? Angel of Death. Oh, that sounds good. Trader coming by the way of Caer Norvent met with a troop of curse breakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering. Though the curse breakers saw nothing untoward on their journey through the pass, the sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. Okay, so she's hanging up there somewhere. Belphegor. Belphegor? Reports have been received of a wild avis of striking size making its nest atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. Though all efforts are being made not to rouse the beast's ire, it is surely but a matter of time before it needs to feed. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march to the northern border that we might cut the fiend down before it makes trenchers of nearby villages. Trenchers, okay. The Broken Hilt Rosaria. So, this critter was a C. This one's also a C. This one's a B. Yeah.
What's the angel supposed to look like?
It doesn't show a picture of it.
So
It's a harpy.
Harpy?
It's a harpy.
What harpies?
Bird women? Usually.
My favorite pupil.
No, he's a Bahamut's a dragon. What are you talking about?
How may I help you today? I have the details here.
Garuda. Garuda is closer to a harpy.
Like how you first got her element before you killed.
Okay, so we got this one back. Do, 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 do. Alright. Get out of here.
Here you are.
So we gotta go here next. To go to Jerry Drake's breath. That's Phoenix Gate. That was home. Okay.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
So see if I can find out where this quest is, and
That broom's as ragged as
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Think it's all right to touch him?
He's working. It's hot.
It's not the
Won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apples soon enough.
Okay, so this is the garden.
I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
After exercising from the trunk, dry for 3 to 5 turns of the sun until brittle to the touch. Grind in mortar, add to warm coral milk to remedy gout, melancholy, and moon sickness. Caution recommended when harvesting, as the host may grow disquieted. Moral. Fair. Experimental record. Bohemil, head botanist, makes equal parts first-rate vine hummus. Galton's bales with deadland soil. So this is how to mix their soil. Alrighty, let's see what we got going on up here.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
What is up here?
And you say Sid built this place? Perhaps they're old enough for...
Okay, old books. Old farmer Otto keeps both chocobos and antelopes. After 5 of his stock fell ill, he put them in his barn to rest. However, Otto woke the next morn to discover that a leg eater had found its way into the barn and devoured 3 of the limbs on one of his antelopes. To make certain all remaining legs were accounted for, he did a tally and was satisfied when he counted 13. How many chocobos were in the barn? Oh, goodness. What is up here? Oh, this is cute. We got a little market going on up here, looks like. Keep all the critters.
Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next to mine. Not about to have another fit, are you? Of course you are. You're a changed man now. We both are.
That dress is simply fabulous.
In it, though. All the ladies in the town.
Alright, let's go find these curse breakers.
There was a time I only knew.
Okay, not right now, please.
But then I saw the light.
Okay, this is medical.
Once the Dalmegs have laid siege to the Dominion, very little will be leaving Twinside, including the many medicines distilled there.
Okay, so I have to get more medicine.
Oh, Clive, welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, In addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown. Okay. Your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry. Heart-struck dowager.
Here you are.
Spark of hope is my renown level, looks like. Okay, so respect. Our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are not too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. The Blood Axes.
All yours.
Okay.
All done?
Cool.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
Nothing available at the moment.
So Martha's all right.
It's Vivienne.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane mite. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
No.
Sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they?
No.
I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
What's the last of the apples? I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
You made me run all the way back out there?
And you say Sid built this place?
Stop eating that, please. Oh, leader and errand boy. Holy crap.
Ghostbreakers sent their thanks. And they were clearly very fond of Martel.
I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Alright, let's go find our way back to the main area here. It's in here.
Chocobo, chocobo, why can't you fly? What good are your wings if you can't reach the sky? Flap harder, says bluebird, flap harder, says crow. Flap harder or into the oven you go!
It is a chicken.
He's trying to make it flaccid and get popped in the oven.
Off limits. That means you. Within reason.
So, would it be?
Anything good? No. No. Nope. Nothing yet. Alright. Alright. This looks like everything is pretty much... Okay, I was over there already. Here's stacks. Okay, let's go up here. Table. Bird by any other name, for my assistance on writing these city letters. Would that we had more time to speak. Okay. Every other day we spend together feels though we suffer no two apart. I'm glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia. So wait, Heart, you told me once how your Chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here so many years later we find she has spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Okay, so we got those. It looks like they're just going to be kept. Wall of Memories. Martell Apples. And Ambrosius Tack. And the Oath. Cool. Probably not. This is not a game where you, like, sleep. Alright, so let's save. Save. I'm going to keep 4. Yeah, so I'm going to keep 4 as my, oh my god, going into a dying situation. Okay, so we're going to take this one. Yes. Alright, looks like that. So, that's it for tonight. I will be back on tomorrow afternoon. See if we can make some more progress in this. And yeah, that's it. So, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. And yeah, I'm putting all these up on YouTube as well. So if you want to watch them there, that's fine. And I will talk to you all later.